you doing in the morning, like your morning routine, getting ready for work that isn't work? Were you just doing, like, I'm guessing like when you're in the shower, you're not really washing your balls the same way you would wash your balls if you were actually going to work.
I had to actually wash. I had to do everything like I normally would because you can't raise suspicion.
Yeah.
So pretending to wash my balls but not washing my balls, it's not it. Like, I had to do the whole thing.
The wash when you're staying at home is different.
Tap. Yeah, you done the Eman.
But then, would you wear a suit? Do you wear suits to work?
Yeah. So I have like a full shirt, tie,
So what
blazer.
would you scruff that up? Like you're coming, like you haven't. Were you at home wearing that all day?
Oh no! Once I get in, I'll take it off. Like, would you wear a uniform?
No, but I'm saying like if you're just putting on the suit to go out and then come back home, the suit's gonna be fresh, isn't it?
Yeah, it's fresh as hell.
It's never really scruffy because I don't move around in it. I have a desk, I have an office. I don't really move around in it anyway.
But what about the brown on the collar?
You're talking facts. You're talking facts. You can't fake that. You can't fake. Okay. First off, before we even get started, yeah, like, how real are the stories? How real is it? How real are the stories that we saw on TV?
Well, we could only talk on our story.
Yeah, no.
But it's real.
100% real.
100% real.
Like,
But we need to understand like what type of lines we can.
Yeah. I just want to know where we're going.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mike, are you sure it's 100% real?
100,000,000%.
100%.
100% real.
Okay, cool. We've got a couple of questions.
So if it's real, then you pretended to go to work in the morning.
Yes.
And then when you left your partner, yes, you came back home.
So I would leave before her, knowing that she's going to leave at a certain time.
Okay.
Drive down the road, circle back round. Like
What
a long
car
way.
did you drive?
My Corsa, of course.
Oh, the Corsa. The
Oh,
Not the Audi.
Nah. No,
Okay,
I couldn't get away with that, to be fair.
And when was this? Like how recent was this?
You guys are going straight into the
No,
meat.
because
I wanted to start.
No, but you know what? I want to know like how fresh it is because sometimes like you just asked a question and Yasmin was looking like this and I was like, oh, is it too soon to ask that question?
No, it's soon. Like it's within a year.
Yeah.
It's within a year.
Okay. Yeah.
But obviously we've gone through the therapy, we've processed it and grown through it and sorted things out. So it's still mad because it's like it's fresh.
Yeah.
But at the same time, so much has happened since.
So it feels like a
And
while
everyone
ago.
else is now processing it
Yeah.
after we
We're
processed
reviewing
it.
it.
Yeah.
Opening up a wound. Thanks, guys. Yeah.
You're welcome.
So that's something that you decided to say on Netflix in therapy. Like you didn't pre-warn. Like I'm not gonna be real. I'm watching it, you guys' story and other people's story, and I'm thinking one of my first thoughts is how real is this? Because how stupid do you have to be to say it like in the therapy room that you know is on TV?
That's what I thought.
Maybe he thought that he knew he would be safe there. Like she's not gonna get punched up there. She's not gonna slash. She's not
But we
gonna.
still have to go home.
Yeah.
But like, you gotta calm down a little bit.
Yeah, but the drive home was obviously mad. But
Yeah.
like I thought it was a safe environment, or safe enough environment to say it there, and then she won't throw a bottle at me or something. She don't abuse me or throw stuff at me anyway. But I thought if I give her this kind of news in this safe environment, I know we're like there's a part of you that still knows you're being recorded in a sense. But you're still like, let me say it here in front of the therapist. Maybe she can calm her down, or I can jump up and run if I need to. But,
So what I want to understand is, for those 8 hours, what did you do? Play COD?
see, that's the thing as well. So when you hear it, when you're watching it, obviously they chop it up however they want to chop it up. But everyone thinks that I've just literally circled round, waited for the guys to leave, then come back home and then go to bed or play FIFA, go online and then just have a
FIFA.
It's not called
I know you're
FIFA.
I know you're in the top season.
I'm in Division 1. To be fair.
Max now was 38.
Oh, mate.
Crazy.
But I would circle around, wait for her to leave, and then I'll come back home, and then I'll literally just be searching for jobs and applying for jobs. It was to the point where it was heartbreaking. It was hard. But I just thought I need to do something practical. It sounded like when you watch it, it looks like I just went, oh, you know what? She's not here. Let me have a shubs. I definitely wasn't having a shubs. I wasn't partying. It was.
Do you usually get
stressful
home
time.
before Yasmin?
Sometimes. So in my position, I could leave. If I finish my work, I can just leave because I'm a business
Do
banking
you switch it
manager.
up sometimes knowing she's going to come home at 5, so I need to leave the house quickly, wait for her to come home, then come back in as if you're like tired of it?
Once that was very rarely, but I did do that. Even it's shameful. I'll be honest, but I did do that sometimes because every day you're home before me. That doesn't make sense because you work further away than me, and you're always home before me. That would obviously raise suspicion. Yeah. So I had to play it sometimes, like drive my car away where she couldn't see it. Yeah. It's even embarrassing saying it now, but I had to drive my way away where she couldn't see it.
You guys haven't got into the detail. You didn't have to get into the detail. You have to get into the detail.
Oh man, you know what? We might as well say it, innit? But yeah, there's some times where I would literally know that okay, she's gonna come back at a certain time, and then we at least move the car away, or like down the road, wait for maybe half an hour if it got to that. Or sometimes I'll message her. I know, it's shameful to be fair, but it had to be done because I didn't want her to think that something's off here. And the reason why I was even doing that as well is because I wanted to keep the stress away from her, first of all.
Yeah.
But secondly, I needed to keep in that motion of acting or feeling like I was actually doing something practical, like going to work, and then stay in that zone like I need to find a job. It sounds mad when you say it out loud, but that literally helped me try and find another job. Because if I was just, oh babe, I ain't got a job now. That doesn't help. First of all, that puts more pressure on her. But I was just.
And plus, now you know the area, so when you're delivering posts, it's like you know what street is what street, innit?
Yeah, man, that was mad. To be fair, I only done that job for, I think it was a month. So after I got made redundant from the bank.
Track your lives. The first thing they tell you is to track your lives.
The thing is, you lot haven't even done your research.
The after bit.
And yes, how did you feel about this? I'm a therapist, by the way. But this is black therapy. This is not this is black therapy.
Do you know what? Like I was so, you know when you hear something and then you feel like it's an out of body experience. Like you haven't even processed it. Like you've heard it. So I couldn't fathom that there was any way that I missed it because I'm so on the money with so many things. Like I'm one of those that if something's out of place in the house, I'm putting it back.
She asked too many questions as well.
So like, I think because I was in such a routine, and my routine is pretty rigid. Like I'm one of those people that operates on routine. So you know, if I have to be here at this time and there at that time and whatever, and I've got to do this, and I just fall into being a creature of habit. And I think because of the nature of my work and how I was feeling, because that point in the year, I had just kind of like started a new role myself within my job, and that was any change. I'm normally kind of like a bit scatty with it. Like I'm like, oh, I need time to process this, blah 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 blah. So I think where all my focus was on that, I hadn't seen any of the signs. So I was like, well, where do we go from here? Like, what else? And we obviously naturally had those conversations like, well, what else have you lied about then? What else is going on? What else? Blah, blah, blah. And it was difficult to navigate at the time because you want to trust this person that you're engaged to, that you've got a child with, that you've been with for X number of years, that you live with every day, that you've got to see every day. There was no reprieve or rest. So it was difficult. And after I had kind of like had the time to sit down and process it and kind of think about it, it really, really was at the point where it's like, well, are we going to move forward with this, or is this where I draw my line? And I think
it's a big lie. It's a big lie.
Yeah. And everyone's got their line at whatever point, but when you've got a child with someone and you have to look at the big picture of the larger implications of that, you have to really evaluate if you can. And so that's kind of like how I had to take it day by day and rebuild that trust, because I'm then naturally a questioner. I'm like, so what did you do today then? And the questions were coming in thick and fast for weeks, months after that. And that then obviously causes tension in itself.
I was in the doghouse for ages.
Yeah.
Doghouse for ages,
I can tell why you're employed and he wasn't. I can tell why one of you are employed. What was you
today, boy?
What was you doing in the morning, like your morning routine, getting ready for work that isn't work? Were you just doing, like, I'm guessing like when you're in the shower, you're not really washing your balls the same way you would wash your balls if you were actually going to work.
I had to actually Like I had to actually wash. I had to do everything like I normally would because you can't raise suspicion.
Yeah.
So pretending to wash my balls but not washing my balls, it's not it. Like, I had to do the whole thing.
The wash when you're staying at home is different.
Yeah.
It's different to the wash when you're going out.
Tap. Yeah, he done the Eman.
But then, would you wear a suit? Do you wear suits to work?
Yeah. So I have like a full shirt, tie,
So what
blazer.
would you scruff that up? Like you're coming, like you haven't. Were you at home wearing that all day?
Oh no! Once I get in, I'll take it off. Like, would you wear a uniform?
No, but I'm saying like if you're just putting on the suit to go out and then come back home, the suit's gonna be fresh, isn't it?
Yeah, it's fresh as hell.
There's gonna be
It's
no-
never really scruffy because I don't move around in it. I have a desk, I have an office. I don't really move around in it
But
anyway.
what about the brown on the collar?
You're talking facts. You're talking facts. You can't fake that. You can't fake that.
You didn't know about that, did
The
you?
washing basket was still full. The washing basket was still full. So
that
I
is
was
funny.
just like, when I'm doing the washing, there was nothing that was like.
You know what? I'm glad she did. She normally notices things like that. To be fair, she'll say, "Have you got any whites? Have you got any darks? Can you put it in the basket?" But she didn't notice that, so I was lucky. But yeah, once I get in, I'll just take my uniform off. I didn't even think. You know what? If I was really smart, I would
You
have
have
like
to
tried
go-
to wear it all
Got some
day.
makeup or something.
You gotta go on a run in
That would find the
the
makeup.
shirt.
No,
I
she
would
won't.
have found the makeup.
Yeah,
She asked bare questions as well. She is very vigilant. I was just lucky enough to get away with it that long. Before then, I embarrassed her on TV, basically.
Yeah. Now I would have been tracking the mileage in the car. I would have got in the car. And that mileage has been 32k. It's been 32k for one whole year. Oh wait, no, the Corsa doesn't have the mileage. It doesn't have the mileage thing. That's the Audi that has that.
Probably. My one uses like a
Crazy. Okay. This is Pass The Meerkat. My name is Deji. We're on episode 115.
Yeah.
115, episode 115. I'm here with Vish to my right.
Yeah.
Eman's in the studio. Pedro's in the studio.
Hello.
We've got Sia from Backchat, controversial Backchat, Sia member. 2000. if you need to know who she is, 2020, 2018, 2019, she was on Backchat. Go check her out. Chanel's in the studio as well. Tim's in the studio, and Manny is here. We haven't had Manny in the studio for a while, but Manny is here as
Manny.
well. And we've got two very, very special guests, fresh off of your TVs or your phones, from Netflix's Blues Therapy. We've got Yasmin and Mike. They've both got jobs.
It's not two guests though. It's three guests.
It's free guests.
Free guests.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Thank you, guys.
Do you know if it's a boy or girl? Oh, sorry. We're not
Sorry.
You had to check with her. That unemployment thing is still
hierarchy. Yeah.
You can take a decision by yourself.
Well.
But yeah, not fresh off of the show, but fresh after the show just came out on Wednesday. Yeah. We've seen all of it. I've seen all of it. Has everybody seen all of it?
Yeah. Binged it.
You know me, I've seen all of that.
Yeah, that's his whole bag.
Yeah,
Pop the Balloon, Baddies USA, Real Housewives of Atlanta or Mississippi,
New Jersey.
New Jersey.
Get it right,
That's
get
his
it
whole.
right.
He loves reality
Nah, I'm
TV.
joking.
But yeah, you're fresh off the show. How has it been? How has it been like watching it and reliving it and stuff like that? And what's the commentary? That's what I'm interested to be like, because you must be getting cooked. You must be. I actually searched your name. I searched your name, Mike Blues Therapy, on Twitter. I had to turn it off because it was dark. It was dark. It was very dark, honestly.
I'm not even brave enough to even go there. To be fair,
yeah. You
on Twitter,
ignored it.
I just ignored that. But the whole it's weird opening. Like I said earlier, I was opening like an old wound a little bit.
Yeah.
Also, I don't know if some of you see my post. Like, I had to go and put myself in the naughty corner because watching myself was real. It's almost like an out of body experience because I was thinking, who the hell is that guy? Because of how far I've come now. More than anything else. But it was a roller coaster of a journey. Let's call it.
You almost bottled things with your mate. You're Arsenal supporter.
Yeah.
I knew it.
Don't do that.
I'm calling you Mikel from now on. Mikel. Mikel is crazy. You got to call him Mikel because you know Arteta, he might bottle the league. Please. Don't bottle it with your missus, man. Please. Listen,
I've learned from my mistakes. To be fair.
can I touch on the chips, yeah? Because I
Yeah.
thought we went into the meat. You know what?
That's the chips.
I'm not putting on my glasses for this. Like, I'm gonna feel like a therapist right now, man. Let me put this on right now, man.
Well, sunglasses.
I ain't got normal glasses. I got these sunglasses, yeah.
This guy, you know the hoods.
He loves this. This is his whole bag.
And I don't even agree. I just want to touch on the chips because I remember how you initially met was you were driving your Corsa, she was driving the Q2. Did you park in the same sort of?
No, that was our first date.
That was our first date.
your first
That
date.
was our first date.
And
Yeah.
did everything stem from there where you saw she looks like she's got more money than you, and then you felt like you felt insecure about it? Is that where it stemmed from in terms of you having these insecurities with her and you not being able to share information with
Not
her?
necessarily. Like a little bit of it was to do with how well and how successful I thought she was.
Yeah.
But most of that was before that because I've been in situationships and all the rest of it beforehand. And also it's just personal, like, let's say personal standards and also insecurities as well.
Yeah.
Because I've been raised around like. But let me say it like this. My mum has always said, if you don't have money,
I hear it.
then you're just basically not actually saying that you're less of a man.
Yeah.
But if you don't have money,
You're Nigerian,
and you're not,
right?
yeah, Nigerian as
Yeah,
well.
of course.
You have to do it a certain way.
Don't say Corsa. Don't say Corsa. Don't say Corsa. Don't say Corsa.
I need to finish off by saying, you don't have to be the finished product.
Yeah.
Yes.
But you just need to find someone that's willing to build and like develop with you.
Yeah.
But I wanted to be the finished product.
I think that's something that you realise over the course of our relationship because we spoke about money very, very early.
Okay.
Like very early.
Once you saw the Corsa.
But do you know what he told me? He told me when he pulled up next to me, I was like, oh yeah, I'm parked here, blah, 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 blah. So he's driven and we didn't know what each other drove or anything like that. Like we're not from the same area.
I'm telling you, he saw your Q2, then he went to park on a 6th floor.
No, he pulled up next to me, went, oh, fuck off.
Oh, seriously? Yeah.
And I was like, oh my gosh, like what?
It's
kind
not
of
that deep
thing?
sometimes, but you just got to be confident.
I made it that deep. She was just like, oh, that's fine.
But
It's
we have
calm.
very different attitudes towards money, especially in relationships.
Yeah.
And it's
Yeah.
only like in the last, I would say like the last year, where we've actually fallen on the same page and listened to each other since doing the therapy. Because we talk about it, but then nothing really shifted in how we felt. And you could feel it. But since doing the therapy, we're on the same page when it comes to money now. Because I feel like you said it, like you felt like I was always going to turn around at some point and throw it back on you.
Yeah.
And it just never got to that point. So...
Yeah.
I speaking of spending, the 7 fragrances.
Oh yeah. Oh
I was like, how many layers do you need? Like,
Yeah.
maximum 2, 3. Like,
He was trying
7?
to smell like vanilla oud.
Everything, everything.
You know what it is that's just like my guilty pleasure. I just love like fragrances.
Smelling nice,
And it's not always, it doesn't always have to be the expensive ones. It could be like
A dupe. Yeah.
But I'll just get all of them.
So what are you wearing today?
I hope it's Links Africa and that's it.
You know how many times I've heard that in the comments? People are like, you better be wearing Links Africa, nothing
I'm
else.
not even that air freshener, 2 for 1. Make sure the
The
rest is nice.
Febreze thing.
Yeah, Febreze thing.
Febreze in your armpits is crazy.
I'm gonna lie, if I'm in that position, there is no way I'm buying 7 perfumes, man.
Yeah.
Like, that's
It's-
just, was it, maybe you don't have it now, but did you have like a spending habit where you just can't stop yourself from spending? Like you just feel like if you see something, you have to get, you're impulsive.
So people didn't understand. Like some people think I was just doing it because I had no sense.
Yeah.
Like I'm
Sense.
pretty.
That was good.
I get that.
Yeah, no pun intended.
Yeah.
But, so people thought I had no sense, and but I'm pretty sure she's been saying this to me as well.
Yeah.
It's my impulsive buying is probably linked to my ADHD. It's not an excuse
Yeah.
because it's not like so extreme that I can't.
Did Karen confirm that? Did Karen confirm
Yeah.
that
So
one?
she sent me like, what's the book that she sent me? Was it something to do with like money, marriage, and ADHD or something like that?
it was related to money and relationships. and
so
ADHD.
she-
Sounds like a good book. I
I thought it was
One of my
a rich
friends.
dad, poor dad.
I've read that one as well. That didn't help me. But, you know what I mean? But
So yeah, you got the book. You got the book.
so I haven't even read that. To be fair, I did say thank you for giving me the book,
but you
I
haven't
haven't
read it, yeah.
But I'm pretty sure it's linked to my ADHD. It's just impulsive buying. Do I need it? No.
Yeah.
Like if I sit down and really think about it, or speak to someone else and say, do I really need it? Like for example, the missus, she'll tell me you don't need that. Do you? How many have you got? 700. You don't need 701. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Is that
So-
how many you actually have?
Oh no. I wanted to build up a number, but I just don't need to. No.
But no, to back you, like you actually need options. Like
Yeah, you do need
your
options,
your
but I don't
options
need.
get
I
mundane,
don't
innit?
need
It's
plenty of
timing
options.
though, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, my limit is 5, but yeah, I work.
Who's the breadwinner now?
I still earn more.
Yeah.
Okay.
What? Sorry,
I still-
are you still a teacher? Yeah.
Yeah.
And what type of? Are you a head teacher? Are you a head of year? Are you?
So I done head of year for 5 years
Sick,
at,
okay.
at the school that I'm at, but I'm more curriculum based now. So I have a curriculum leadership role within my
Do you
school.
know what? That makes sense because when you said you were a teacher and he was a business banking manager and you said you earn more, I was like, how's that
Yeah,
possible?
yeah.
They're kind of equivalent, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But like I've built my career over nearly 10 years.
And he hasn't.
No, I've seen it. I know what company you work for as well, you know.
Yeah.
Because of your title name, I know it straight away.
Yeah.
I think I've been in your branch as well, man.
Yeah.
What are you guys friends? Work friends?
No, I feel like
you probably
I've
recognise
seen the
my
face. I've
face.
seen the face, man. What location?
It was in before I got made redundant. It was in Streatham. I was in
Oh,
Streatham.
nah, I haven't been in your
No?
branch. I don't go south.
So yeah, you still earn more. How does that dynamic play out now, knowing that you earn more and he buys 7 fragrances and drives a Corsa?
No, it's not 7 no more.
It's not ever no more.
It's 3.
Come on.
You know what I mean?
Do you know? Sorry. Do you know what it is? How I've been brought up, like my attitude is very different to a lot of people that I talk to. A lot of women, especially.
Yeah.
So both. Well, I grew up on a council estate. My mum is council estate. My dad's
Everybody grew up on a council.
Yeah. My dad's family,
I
though,
didn't.
they were homeowners, right?
Yeah.
But how my mum and dad's relationship was very, very difficult. Like they were a mixed couple in the 1980s, like. And that kind of conflict was woven in even from family. So my mum and dad had no extra support. And my dad went through a similar thing where he got made redundant. He didn't lie to my mum about it though.
That's a man.
That's a real man. That's a real man.
That's a mad jab.
Yeah, you down that
Yeah. There's no Netflix producer to save you.
I'm also an only child, so I was very sheltered and protected from everything. I thought we had money growing up. I didn't think that we were poor. I never suffered Christmas, birthday, like start of school, anything. But as I got older, my mum and dad sat down and had conversations with me about like, relationships and managing that. And my mum was very, very much down the line of, as a woman, don't let a man keep you. Like whatever a man can give you, a man can take away from you.
Yeah.
If you want something, you go out and get it.
You guys in the back. You got you guys in the background here.
But equally, when you're in a relationship, it's not a kind of designated job description that a man does this and a woman does that.
Yeah.
Like you're a partnership. So if someone can't meet a certain requirement, you choose to love that person, you choose to support them through that time. And so my attitude is that the relationship is not about equality, that you know, financially, or everything should be split down the middle, because then I'm disadvantaging any other options in the relationship. So for me it's more about equity. And so, you know, at this time, this is what you need for me to support you.
Yeah.
And, you know, I'm going to have another baby. I've been on a maternity leave before. And then during those times, he picks up the slack and covers those things.
Like
so,
a real man.
Suck it.
Trust me. Just make a joke. Everyone's getting onto me. I do my job as well sometimes. You know what I mean? Carry on, baby. Carry on.
She takes the lead.
Wow, that was low.
Is it still 70-30 the split now?
No,
no,
no.
You made it 50-50.
We're nearly,
More or less, yeah.
nearly
More or
there.
less.
60-40.
So it's like equitable now. Like I don't even know what the percentages
I like
are.
percentages.
I don't remember the percentage now. But it's been reviewed.
Let's call it less than 60-40.
You're a business banking manager. I know you know the
You know,
percentages.
Let's call it less than 60-40, but obviously the bills are obviously I'm earning less, but I still split the bills down the middle, so I'm at a disadvantage.
Yeah.
But I don't mind that because I'd rather pay more out of my salary than
Yeah.
her.
Yeah.
Like the whole aim is
love
to.
that. No, shake my hand on that one. Man. I was trying to. I actually can't
Yeah,
shake.
I
But no,
mean,
I actually
but-
rate that. I rate that principle as well.
But we have a joint account, you know, when his money
He
comes
hasn't
in.
got the
his
card on
money
his
comes
Apple
in.
Pay.
You know it's a blacklist these days. Back
You
every
ain't got-
card.
you have to
You
put
can't
it
take all this here.
you have to put it in type of yeah. You ain't got them privileges, man.
So yeah, the money goes in, the bills are paid, the rent is paid, the childcare's paid. So
But I think even if you're doing more financially, you need to start doing more in the house, like the cooking, the cleaning, breastfeeding, all that. You got to take another round of responsibilities.
I am done. He's toxic. He's toxic.
She's saying it's less to do with like, it's more to do, what do you say, with equity.
Yeah.
So I do try to help out more, but obviously it makes me feel like a housewife. Like sometimes it makes me feel like a housewife. But I understand that she does do a lot more in the house, and I try to help her out when I can. I think I got more PTSD from having to do all the housework when I was younger, which is why we used to always have arguments at home about, can you help me do this? Can you help me do that? And I'm like, I don't want to do that, because I used to wash all the plates at home. I used to do all of that when I was a kid. I was the only one. I had 2 cousins and my younger brother in the house. And sometimes I'll be the one that has to do it. So there would be placing plates in the sink as I'm washing. Mummy said.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what I mean? Auntie said.
I don't know if you're telling the truth right now, though. You got a history. You got a history of not. And let me see. Do this with your hands. Do this with your hands. You don't have the blisters. You ain't got them. I've got them because I used to wash plates. Shake man. As he ain't washed.
Grab the hand.
All seriousness, I actually rate you for doing that, because I feel like, principally, even if your missus is earning more than you, like, you should at least split it down the middle as well. And equity, I believe in that point as well. In terms, like, I know we like to joke about, but on a serious note, like, I like that you guys,
Would you guys be stay-at-home dads?
No.
I would. When I hear people say that, I don't even know why people are angry. That sounds lit, bro. Being a stay-at-home dad, that sounds. Why do I want to go to work and work? Like, I would rather stay at home with my kids.
But you love your job, no?
Yeah.
Yeah, I love my job. I'm talking about from you guys' perspective.
You guys trying not to get sacked.
My job is calm. But I still think, even though I love my job, I think I would love being at home with my kids better.
But that's a harder job, than actually going out to do your 9 to 5.
It's harder, but it's funner. I feel like it's more rewarding. For me, anyway.
Yeah.
You haven't looked after one kid your whole life.
I worked in a school. I've looked after several kids, actually.
But like for the whole day, you ain't done that.
Yeah, I've done long shifts.
Well, you do 8 till 3 max.
Yeah,
8 till 3.
8 till 4.
I'm in my workplace and I'm seeing the guys in the workplace. These guys, you only have to come in 3 times a week. They're in 5 times a week.
That's what I'm saying.
And they're looking for any activity to do, so they can come home, except because it's bad. It's definitely bad. But they know how hard it is to look after your kid.
Well, let's ask the specialist. Yasmin, what is harder?
Do you know what? I think staying at home, obviously I've only had one child. I'm not the super nanny of the world. But staying at home with a child all day, especially a young child, is so draining in ways you can't even prepare for.
Yeah.
Because you have no adult conversation. You're on call, on demand. It's not like you can be like, right, in the morning I'm going to do this, and then in the afternoon I'll do this. Like, you're on demand, and there's so much going on, overstimulating you, that by the time the evening comes, you're just drained. Like, there was times when we had our first son, he would get in from work, and I would have no conversation. Because I can't. No, he had to
Timing was good then.
Like, I had no conversation. And so I chose to go and be a working mum, which I think is another thing. Like, we've kind of had a bit of backlash in the comments about, how can you expect her to go to work and do this and do that and da 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 da. But I think if you choose to be a working mum, which was a choice that I made, like, you equally can't then come home and be like, well, I've been at work a day, and then when he was at work, like, oh, well, I've been at work a day, so then no one's going to do anything. Like, unfortunately, we don't live in a society anymore where a lot of women have the choice to be able to say, I'm going to stay at home and not work. So you have to come home and then split it and whatever. So it's hard either way. And, with this one on the way now we're evaluating, like, is it a case that I'm going to go back and work full time? And what's that going to look like? Because you have to think about how many cups you can pour into. There's only so much.
We love you, by the way, Yasmin.
No, you came across very well.
Stop moving to my
You're a man. He's a strong guy.
No, you're my guy. But now I need to get onto you again.
Sorry. The one thing I need to bring up is the takeaway thing. That killed me.
Oh, where you don't like eating it. He doesn't like eating it.
Yeah, I want to get takeaways.
People are like I'm like a spoiled child, and I get it. It's so cringy because when I was younger, again, we go back past McDonald's.
This guy's been therapy, blames everything on the history.
I've done them modules. You know what it is? I have to give you a backstory in it. Every time we drove past McDonald's, once every 100 times maybe we might get the McDonald's. And we didn't understand that. We didn't understand that we thought it was because you don't love us or you don't want us to enjoy McDonald's or get a little toy. It was because sometimes there wasn't no money. You know what I mean?
It's a privilege.
And then there's a little bit. Again, it sounds mad, but I felt like a little kid. Like sometimes she's buying all these ingredients, she's buying raw materials and all the rest of it. I say raw materials.
Raw materials.
I know what you mean though.
She's buying like chicken, seasoning, and all the rest of it. And then sometimes I don't want to wait for that.
Ask him how many times he's cooked a meal in the time that we've been together.
How long? How many times?
Why would you do that?
It's a good question though.
That's a good question.
I'll be honest, it's so bad. It's been like 3 times.
Right.
In your whole life.
No,
Since we've
5
been together,
years. 5 years, 6 years.
5 years.
Yeah.
Is it
Did your
like-
mum do all the cooking like when you're at home?
Basically.
It's not that he can't cook.
It's because when he was younger,
He doesn't
he
wanna
always
cook.
had to do the cooking, so now he doesn't.
Let me see your hand. Let me see your hand.
You know what? I'm gonna stop saying what I was going to I'm gonna stop saying it because got me there.
Is it an Uber Eats thing, Deliveroo thing?
Yeah. I used to spend a lot of money
What
on
are you
it.
getting? Are you getting McDonald's or are you getting Rooster? Like, are
No,
you
I'm
getting
getting
premium or
like
where are you going with it?
It depends. It depends on my mood. Like I'll get like a loaded mac and cheese.
Really good
You got it gourmet.
Or gourmet burger. Yeah, I'll just do the mad. I'll do the mad
Bro,
thing.
when you don't have peas,
Yeah.
it's Dixies, bro. The pigeons, you need to be eating pigeons.
You have to go pick it up as well. Go collection, bro. Only collection, bro.
And you have to walk there.
No peri salt. No peri salt.
Right.
No dips.
Like someone literally, I was reading the comments. Someone said you cannot be eating any premium anything. Don't order anything. Someone said I should go and kill a fox and go and cook that because you can't afford anything else. You know what I mean?
This fox is into me for dinner.
You know what I mean?
Crazy. How do you feel about that though? You said you've obviously alluded to a few times to the fact that you've referenced the comments. So have you been checking the comments on like YouTube, Shade Borough and Twitter and stuff like that? And how is it making you feel?
It's a mixed bag. So I don't go everywhere. I just check like some of the posts on like Blue Therapy on my page and all the rest of it. And it's a mixed bag. So some people love us, like they can see the potential in us. And obviously.
Yeah, no, I feel
Yeah, but they're together, so they won.
Okay, yeah.
He's piggybacking off you.
Yasmin's
Yeah, I have to. You know what I mean? People don't know that I've improved. You know what I mean? So people are still calling me. Someone said I've got the spirit of a bum. Like, But I do read the comments, and to be fair, people don't know that we actually read the comments together and then we're actually laughing because some people are really creative with like some of their cousins. Like I'm reading some of them and I'm thinking, why didn't I come up with that? Like, it's actually funny, but some of it has been negative, understandably, which is why I've also made, sometimes I try to make light of serious situations, which is why I made my post about I'll put myself in the naughty corner, or give myself time out. But most of it has just been in the middle, like down the middle has been positive and negative. You can improve, she's a queen. Some people are saying, run, don't let him get you pregnant. Too late for that.
Someone said in the comments, I'm not even happy that she's pregnant.
That's why you got to read comments.
We literally look at it and we're like, you put yourself out there, you've got to expect people to have an opinion. Do you know what I mean? People are going to have an opinion, but where we've worked through it and the therapy has actually helped us deal with those issues that were in our relationship. When you're at that point, it doesn't really matter what anyone else thinks or what anyone else has to say.
You're very secure within yourself.
And I think the first day was tough, especially because it was like launch and then just like back to business as normal. Like the world doesn't stop, do you know what I mean? And so like, I knew he was going to get it. And it felt like, I don't know, when you're in that situation, you kind of look for stuff on your own. And even though you're advised not to, like, you know, the welfare team are like, don't go and look, don't go and dig. But your nature, it's human nature. You want to see what people see. So like, I was like, are you okay? Like, are you all right? And he's like, yeah, like, it's fine. But I think, like, that first day, you don't know the impact it's going to have and how long the ripples are going to go for.
Yeah.
But then after that, like, we've just been like, do you know what? You've got to take the highs with the lows.
Yeah.
So.
Been absolutely
I know
funny.
Vish touched on the takeaway, but after that, when you go food shopping, apparently you're having grass-fed chicken and stuff. I went into Lidl to check. You know the grass-fed steak in there? £14.
But it's, yes,
What?
like over £10, bro.
It's
I
over
don't
£10.
look. I don't look there.
I get little value, bro.
Yeah.
And that's what you're getting when you're buying food.
Yeah.
Explain that one. Because none of us do that here. Like, none of us
Wait,
do
grass? They feed it grass,
Yeah,
so it tastes better.
Allegedly.
Yeah,
It's supposed to be a higher quality, the
Higher
highest
quality.
quality.
Let's give it greater than
Nutrients,
antibiotics,
yeah.
basically.
Yeah.
I
Give
need
it-
I need the anti.
I thought that shit was good.
Yeah.
Is that real though? Is that all real? Like,
Yeah. Like I genuinely like she gets annoyed at me. Like if she knows I like avocados, for example.
Okay.
She'll buy normal avocados like any normal
Yeah,
person
yeah.
in this room.
Yeah.
But I would say if it's not organic, I don't really want it.
Oh, you like organic?
Yeah, like organic. I like the because I can genuinely taste the difference. People are like, no, you can't. It's the same thing. It's from the same the same field and all the rest of it. I'm like, I can
Yeah,
taste
we
the
need to do
difference.
some tests on him. Since he doesn't cook, just buy
Just buy
the
the
normal
placebo,
stuff.
yeah.
And see what he says.
Yeah.
And see what he says. I know you don't know.
Don't encourage her to do
I
mad
know
stuff.
you don't know.
I keep him the fuck away from farmers market. You don't want to go fucking farmers
We've got
market.
one down the road. She goes, you're not getting anywhere near. She's already told me about that one. She said, you're not getting anywhere near there.
Obviously, you guys have been like reading the comments. How's it been at work?
Yeah, because you guys still have to be about and stuff.
Yeah. You're not on maternity leave yet, are you?
No, so for me it's a bit mad because I feel like kids have no filter.
And the staff room, I know they must be saying, leave that guy.
Yeah.
No, do you know what? Like, I feel like people are less inclined to come to your face and say bad things.
Yeah.
Oh, so
They're
they're
not
talking
brave
about you.
enough.
Yeah,
you're in a
and you know,
meeting.
like every workplace, that there's work politics and whatever, and it doesn't help. My mum works at my school as well.
Oh, no, that's better, no, because she
no,
can
but
listen.
then like she hears people. Like some people don't know she's my mum, even though she's been working there.
Oh, you're on
forever.
this traitors team.
We're trying to land together.
You're going to reveal it before you go on maternity leave.
So like she's like, you know, so and so told me that this person
That
is
slaps.
and I'm like, it's all right, it's all right. She's like, but if I hear them, I'm gonna have to go in there. And
Yeah,
So that's crazy because
it.
they could be saying something to your mum about you,
Yeah.
not knowing that you're the Mazza.
They need to
Mazza.
do, you know, like on shows when they do the after, they need to go into your school and see that dynamic because that sounds wavy.
So like the staff are alright. The staff are like, oh yeah, like I saw, oh you look so lovely. It's the kids that are like, Miss, I saw you on Netflix. I just said that's not me. That's not me.
Yeah, you just gotta brush it
But
off.
because I've been there so long and like, you know, I'm not saying I'm the coolest teacher or whatever, but I've got a level of respect.
You got clout there,
Yeah, so like I'll be like, right, we're not talking about that though. We're talking about this.
Yeah.
But my tutor group were like, can we watch it in tutor time, miss? And I was like, you don't want me to lose my job. It's fine. But yeah, other than that, like it's been fine for me.
Yeah.
at
So
work.
you built the clout, you're new. So how's it been? Because you're still climbing the rankings, aren't you?
So I've literally I'm starting my new job next week.
Show me your contract. What's your LinkedIn profile?
Check my
We'll
LinkedIn.
put it LinkedIn profile in the bio. We'll put it in the bio.
You'll see.
What about the debt? Have you cleared that?
Yeah, that's cleared.
That's all cleared. Okay,
So-
sick.
Because people have called me the Audi guy. That's already hilarious.
Nah,
yeah.
when you were in the Audi showroom,
Bro,
I was like, get the fuck out of here, bro. Of course I have showrooms, bro. They got showrooms, bro.
The thing is, I've got a car at home. I've got a car at home, but I had enough money to either clear my debt or just get put money down for a Q3.
Redundancy money was good, yeah?
It wasn't too much. It was HMRC money. You know what I mean? But it wasn't too bad. It wasn't too bad. So obviously I used my sense. I'm sure some of you seen it. Like I just thought, let me not be stupid. Let me use my sense. Let me just clear my debt, and then I cleared all of it. So I'm debt free. Yeah.
Oh, no, sick, man.
Did your boys know that you weren't working at the time?
Only I think 1 or 2.
They knew, bruv. When you see Mike_6 was online,
Online.
5 hours ago.
In Division 1. Yeah.
But he's appearing offline for sure.
Yeah, 100%. I don't want everyone to know that, but only like my closest friends knew that, and they were like, "We will try and help you and all the
But
rest
the
of it."
guy who you went Audi with, did he know?
I'm not trying to incriminate him. Let me leave my boy out of it. Leave my boy completely out of it.
Everyone will get onto this.
But was the Audi nice?
He
though,
was
in it.
Yeah, the Audi was a Q3 Sportsback.
I saw the sports.
That's Shake's car. Shake's car, yeah.
He could have borrowed to it, man.
It's a
nice car. It's a nice car.
It's
So
so nice.
he understands.
Shake's got the Q3. I got the Q2. Tim's got the Corsa. Tim's actually got the Corsa.
I don't upgrade these cars. He's got the micro. He's got the micro.
You're too funny, man.
So when did you decide to go on the show?
It was at some point last.
Start of last year, like
Yeah.
Q1 last year
Yeah.
was like the casting and everything, and we saw it, and then it was kind of like, is this something that could be right for us? And I think for me, more than anything, I was the most nervous. So I was like, oh yeah, but like, I don't want it to destroy us. And I, like, even when we were coming into some of the casting conversations, I was so nervous. And I think I've always been someone that's like hyper aware of what people think about me.
Yeah.
Like, and as a woman as well, like, and I've said it to him, and it kind of came up in the show, like, I've never really felt like, even though I'm a confident person, to be out there to be judged, especially like physically, and in the world that we live in now, I was like, oh no, like, I don't know. I was like, what are we going to talk about, kind of thing. And when he put forward, because like money, that is an issue in most relationships,
of course.
most people don't talk about it, like they kind of
So
know
many people have the same scenario.
yeah, like
So
you got
exactly
your
that.
own thing, I got my own thing, but we
Yeah.
don't ever really talk about it. And then when he brought that up, and I was like, as long as you're comfortable talking about that, then okay, because I was like, it's not really heat on me.
Yeah.
Do you know what came across well though? The chemistry between you two. On the show, I could see you got that natural chemistry. Like I could see the love between you guys. So that came across.
And that's his bag, because he's seen
Love is blind.
Love is blind. Love Island, Zimbabwe, Love Island.
Like when I see something, like you
He
can just
knows
see
if there's someone who knows chemistry.
He knows.
He's a chemistry teacher.
And when you first came on, honestly, I didn't believe that would be your story. Like you don't look like you struggled one day. Like this is a compliment. I'm complimenting you guys.
I appreciate it.
You've got the nice waves. What you buying expensive wig
No,
things? or-
no. This is just like literally, what's it called? Hair
Shut
butter
up,
and-
bro.
Yeah.
If I didn't have a job, my ways would be like that. I guarantee you, bro. I do rags on all day, bro.
Your ones are nice, but these ones are.
Those are real ones. Unemployed, bro.
I've used the ADHD to hyper focus on how to perfect the waves. It's different.
Okay,
He doesn't have the
Don't say I don't have ADHD. Don't say I don't have ADHD. You don't know my story. Check my hands. You can see the ADHD in my hands.
But the sponsors, hit them up, man. The beard oil stuff, the hair stuff. Like, there's
I'll
so
try,
many
man.
avenues for you, bro.
Yeah, no, we're obviously looking into that, but
Yeah.
the main aim was to obviously just get our story out there. I know there's a lot of people that can relate to the things we were going through, the dynamic and all the rest of it. So that was the main aim. If anything comes from it, of course, and
Yeah,
obviously
of
the
course,
beard
it's a
people
bonus,
and the hair people and whoever wants to come
Man
and
looked at
sponsor
the
us.
That Netflix work, that Netflix work.
We are trained.
Yeah. And Tim, what time we at?
45.
See, you should have told me earlier. Let me do some ads quickly, and then we'll get into a bit more. Okay, my show is coming up in April. It's in about a month and a few weeks' time. There's still a few tickets. We were at Paddle yesterday, and bare people were coming up to me like, "Oh, it's sold out." The first night is sold out. The second night, there's still tickets. So please click the link in the description. Go get tickets. Go watch our side missions, Gospel Salt and Psychologists. That's Tim's YouTube channel where he animates stories about from the Bible, and my YouTube channel where I have a psychology podcast. Dodo Plantain, if you can see the bottles next to Yasmin, we're still selling those, so click the link in the description if you like Dodo infused rum. And then sign up to our Patreon. I'm not even gonna say too much about the YouTube memberships because I don't know if it's up and running, but if it is, then sign up to our YouTube memberships or sign up to our Patreon. It is up and running? Okay, thank you very much. Well, sign up to that. I think that's it for my ads and ad libs, unless there's anything else. No?
No, that's it. That's
No?
it.
Okay, cool. All right, cool. Let's get back to this. Did you guys go on the show to get opportunities? Like, why did you choose to go on a show? Did you go on it because like you had problems in your relationship and you thought this might be a good way, or did you see some other opportunity for it? Because I'm always suspicious about that.
I think it's a lie if anyone says that they don't hope that something comes from it, because like the world that we live in, what's it like? The statistic is like you're more likely to become a millionaire if you go on Love Island than if you go to Oxbridge. Like, but we're not hoping for millionaire. Like when we've gone through the process, for me, because it was a therapy-based thing, I was like, this is the only way that I'm going to get him to talk about anything, because I've tried to sit down and like we've had the conversations multiple times. So doing it with someone.
He's rolling. That's his facial expression.
I'll let her finish and I'll speak
Roll your eyes
after.
up. How dare
All
you?
you're gonna say is, look, I just want the Q3. That's what you're gonna say.
So like sitting down with someone who's a professional and talking about it, I was like, well, maybe this might shift something and can improve our relationship. Like, obviously I didn't know about the redundancy, but I going into it, I was like, oh, we're not in a bad place. And like, this is something that might be relatable for other people as well. And then obviously if anything comes off the back of it, it comes off the back of it. But that was like kind of my mindset going into it.
Basically what she said, but mine was more to have a safety net. So if I told her anything mad, like, I won't get
And
my
you
heart.
knew what you were gonna say.
I was thinking, so when you were going through the casting, you signed up to that knowing you were sitting on a bad boy piece of information.
Basically. Yeah. You don't want to. It's not that you can't reveal anything or talk to each other, but I just thought I think it would be sensible to do this in a safe environment in front of Karen, and I just thought like. Maybe she could. Maybe there's a little bit of a part of me, that felt like she could actually fight for me and maybe protect me from feeling like it's my fault. Even though it was my fault.
Yeah. I hated that therapist, you know. I hated the therapist.
She's a bit condescending.
What didn't you like about
I feel
her?
like she only. I don't know if you guys have watched the other couples now. Have you watched them? Yeah, you've seen it. I feel like she only sides with the women.
Yeah.
Like, it's like the women don't do anything wrong.
You felt like that too.
You know what I mean? Like, you can't
I'd say it.
I can't say much because obviously I was mainly in the wrong. Like, I don't know.
His one was.
Yeah, you're talking about you.
You didn't have a side.
Yeah, you didn't have a side. Yeah.
I've always been the person that says I would never go to therapy, and if we do, it has to be a male therapist.
Yeah.
Because I feel like not that they would necessarily resonate with me, but I feel like they might be a little bit more fair, not side with the woman.
Yeah.
But I think Karen, she did her thing. Like, I
And
don't feel
also,
like she done
it's so
bad.
chopped. Like when you see our therapy sessions,
There's bear we didn't see in it.
like we're sitting in there for like hours, like hour plus.
Really?
So there's so much of the conversation that you don't see, and like I think because his thing overshadows everything because it was such a bombshell to everyone. Like even when it got later on in the episodes, and she was talking to me, and he was like, she's a bit controlling. Like she has to. And I was like, no, I'm not. And she was like, no, but can you hear what he's saying? And you're telling him, no, you're not controlling.
Well, I'm trying to control the
but
conversation.
I feel like I can understand why it looks like there's a lot of siding with the women, but there were points in it where I was forced to reflect and be like, oh, okay, maybe.
Okay, let's do some therapy now. Let's do some therapy now.
We got. You want my glasses?
Yeah, check the glasses.
What? Hood therapy?
Hood therapy. We're gonna do this now.
Gosh, get me out.
Because some of the questions she asked you, it was from module 1 that I've studied. It's from the foundation
I did
course.
that in A levels. To be fair,
Okay, this is actually a serious question. I want you both to answer. Yeah, what is the thing at the moment now in this present time? What is the thing that you disagree on the most? You see that, bro? You see? Get on there.
when Karen asks questions, they
Black Fred, you see? Both of you at the same time. I even got the baby. I heard it.
Oh my, you're not gonna kill me. This is funny, man.
Go on, Yasmin first.
I think it would still be like distribution of what gets done in the house.
Okay.
And my reason for that is I just think that we approach things very differently. Like they say opposites attract, but we're opposites in that like I'm a morning person, wake up, go. As soon as my eyes are open, I'm up, let's go. He's lastminute.com.
I thrive under
Like,
stress.
give
though.
me an hour to do 6 things and then I'll get it done.
Yeah.
So I still think it's the housework because sometimes I'm like, he's like, yeah, but can you just give me time?
Yeah.
But no, but the thing is,
Here we go.
Hold on. Yeah. Because you lot have probably experienced this. Anyone that's in a relationship,
I
sometimes.
side with the women all the time.
Let me finish what I'm gonna say.
All
first.
Karens right now.
You know when sometimes they tell you to do something,
Yeah.
and they give you like 0.4 seconds to start doing that task or complete that task. That's what she's like. And I'm sure a lot of my friends and a lot of you guys have experienced that. Oh, babe, can you help me do this? Give me 1 minute. Then she's already doing it. She's already climbed up when I don't want her to climb up anywhere, or she's already lifted something that's really heavy.
And you gotta be like, I was gonna do it.
And then you seem like you're not doing anything, but you've literally, you go, babe, can I do it? Babe, can you do this? And then she does it straight away anyway. So I have no time to react.
Whilst they're asking you, they're already doing it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So you didn't add that bit.
Okay, Mike, what's yours? What's the thing that you think you disagree on the most?
I think it's similar, but I feel like she's always 100% like, 100 miles per hour, go. And I'm like, can you just take it easy? I feel like she turns the volume up on a lot of things that don't need to be stressed about or don't need to be worried about. I'm just like, just take life easy. Just do what you need to do. Just focus and prioritize the things that need to be done. And then we can worry about anything else after. But she makes me sound like those like rad dudes that's just always high with glasses and like I'm off my head all the time. And I'm like, it's not that. I prioritize things differently, and I feel like she wants to do everything all the time, and she goes, a woman's job is never finished. And I'm like,
Never finished. It's never finished.
that's not true though, is it? And even if I complete the task, she'll go and find another task to do, and I'm like, why? Everything's completed. So I feel like we do still disagree. It's still on like housework and things and tasks around the house. But our approach is completely different, and I feel like you just stress yourself out for no reason.
That's cute. That's cute that you said that.
Was that good?
That was a good answer, because like they were able to acknowledge a disagreement. See, this is the shit you ain't getting from Karen. There was no analysis. There was no reflective
But
analysis.
they do it off camera. They do it off camera.
Well, I hope she did. Honestly, because she wasn't
did,
giving
she did.
anything. But yeah, I feel like you guys were able to disagree comfortably, and that's always a good.
I like the way you're holding the glasses.
Yeah, that's what she did. I saw it. Yeah. I've learned as soon as because sometimes she'll have it on. Sometimes I don't know if she can see or she can't see. But yeah, she's doing both. But no, that's good because you guys were able to disagree like comfortably. Like you're comfortable in your disagreement and where you've reached an impasse. Did you guys continue therapy?
No, we didn't.
You hated it.
We
I
didn't.
told you.
No, but
I'll give you my rates. I'll give you my rates.
Did you hear what they said? She said that they were in there for hours. They probably got their money's worth.
Yeah. You feel like it worked, but you don't feel a need to continue it, which is totally fine. Actually, that's a success story.
Yeah.
I agree. Yeah.
Would you ever go back?
Again, I was the kind of person that would say no, but I feel like there's certain situations where you do need therapy. I would go back. I'll do it 100 times over if it means I still get to stay with her and. But yeah, I'll do it 100 times over, man.
That's very cute. What's the biggest thing you learned from therapy? You can take these back. These look like Men in Black shit, man.
You know, they look like the 3D glasses that you get from the cinema.
Oh boy.
2-1.
Oh boy. And he's right as well. He's right.
You got the case? Oh, it's fine. It's fine.
I don't know where I put it. Yeah, but I'll give it to you after. Yeah, what was the biggest thing you guys learned from therapy?
I think that for us, because we've had so many conversations in our relationship, like we do talk. It's not like we keep secret. Well,
How long are you gonna keep doing that? Because I like it.
It's not ending.
I deserve it, to be fair.
but generally, like I feel like we were open to talking about a lot of things.
Yeah.
But we didn't listen. So you see, like you say, oh, we can acknowledge our differences, but things didn't get resolved because we would air it. But then you're so careful about how you're airing it as to not upset the other person, and you don't want to cause an argument. But I want to let you know that I'm not happy about this, and so we didn't resolve things. So since if we have a disagreement, it's kind of like, no, I don't like the way X, Y, Z is going, and you need to tell me what you're going to do to fix it. So our differences are discussed in a bit more of a heated way, I would say now. But it's healthy because we then have a resolution and we're not having the same conversation because we're pussyfooting around. Is this going to upset?
Yeah.
We still do it respectfully.
Yeah.
But there's no handbrake. It's not like, let me say it to a
Why
certain
you gonna
point.
don't start with the car analogy? You can't.
You gotta switch it. You gotta switch up that
You can
analogy.
think of something else, man. Honestly.
What other vehicles? But yeah, just we feel like you don't need to hold back as much. Basically, I think it's better to say it as it is. Still have enough respect and enough respect for your partner to not necessarily upset them, but still get a point across.
Yeah.
Because my issue used to be, I'll raise an issue with her, and then she gets upset, and then thinks it's about her, and then we're dealing with her emotions and how upset she is rather than the topic at hand.
Yeah.
Now we don't do that anymore,
Yeah.
and I actually really appreciate it. Like, she'll say, "Okay, I understand where you're coming from. Let's come to a resolution. Let's come to a solution, so on and so forth." There's no longer, "I'm not happy about this. Why are you angry at me, Mike?" And I'm like, "Oh, now we have to deal with your emotions," and then it just derails, it just spirals and goes elsewhere instead of what we're trying to solve.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, sweet, man. Nah, you sound like a couple that have had therapy, honestly. Yeah. And I've been doing this kind of work for a while, so yeah, like I see that in you. There's one thing I haven't touched on, and it might be redundant because you're pregnant now, but you said that you didn't think that she found you attractive. I rated you for saying that on TV. I wouldn't say that on TV. I wouldn't say that on Netflix. I wouldn't say that on
a lot of
YouTube.
my friends have bantered me.
Yeah,
about
I
it.
wouldn't say that on YouTube. But yeah, speak more about that. Like, what made you feel like? Because I feel like a lot of guys struggle with this, but they're never ever gonna say it.
Facts.
So, what made you feel like? I ain't never felt like that, to be honest. But yeah, I'm just saying, speak from your own perspective. I'm not that kind of guy. But yeah, speak about that. I feel like that's really that could be really powerful hearing you speak about that.
Obviously it's coming from the heart. I just felt like there's some times where there was a lack of intimacy or there was a lack of feeling wanted. I'm sure everyone feels that, but I'm sure everyone wants to feel wanted, you know what I mean? Especially by your missus.
Yeah.
So you can sometimes feel the drop off. So I'm not saying that we're at it like rabbits all the time, but there's times where there was more affection and we were on the same wavelength. But then sometimes it felt like I wanted her more than she desired me.
Yeah.
And it's a struggle because it's not like you're saying that, well, I deserve you. Like, I want you to give me the same energy. And I realized it's not necessarily, actually, obviously you revealed it on there. It wasn't even me. It doesn't matter what I do. It was how she felt about herself. I wasn't, let's say, maybe man enough or understanding enough to realize that it's not about you, Mike, but find out what the issue was. Let's talk about the issue. And then once we found what the issue was, it's because of how she felt about herself.
Yeah.
That was it. From there, we'll see.
Well, I started doing Do you know what? Like, as a result of that therapy and like him understanding that, he then gave me that time to be like, okay, like I'll deal with this. Have time for yourself, work on yourself, feel better in yourself.
Yeah.
And like I was doing like Couch to 5K. I was like really like I went on a girls trip to Amsterdam. Like I had like so much time to feel like me again and feel good in myself and get dressed up and do my hair and do my makeup. And then I ended up pregnant. So
And you said you filmed it 9 months ago. You filmed the show 9 months ago, wasn't it? Wasn't it something like that?
We finished filming at end of last year, but like the main filming was like summer.
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
It does coincide.
Celebration. Yeah. No, the matter thing is, I love the fact that you were able to say that. I feel like men won't admit it, but I feel like that resonates with them so much. And even me, I've said that to a girl before. I said to her that I feel like you like me, you like my personality, but I don't feel like you're attracted to me as much as you could be or as much as you should be. But then the barbers got Beijing, and then I'm nice.
And then you sweat.
Exactly. Then I'm easy. But no, I just wanted to kind of, what time are we at, Tim? Okay, fantastic. Yeah, I wanted to finish up by saying, actually, your story was so inspiring. I love that you're still here. I love that you're still together. Congratulations on the pregnancy, because that's that's a success story in itself. I don't know if you guys have got anything you want to promote, or you didn't need to do that. You didn't need to do that. Yeah.
Touch my waves. You know what I mean?
Is there anything that you guys want to promote or speak to, like promote your socials or speak to what you're doing?
I just think following along on our socials, seeing what our journey is. Obviously, I'm going to be on maternity leave for a year.
Yeah.
So like before all of this, I was doing like little family stuff, family content, like day in the life.
I'm going to be working.
Yeah. He's
Just
going to
letting
be
you
at
not know,
work.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, any support, do you know what I mean? We're open to a lot. We want to raise the profile of, what it's like being in the dynamic that we've been in, talking about finances within relationships, even like things that didn't come up on the show that we think is relevant, like talking about our culture differences and stuff like that. Like I think there's so much to be said about it. So we're just really open to talking about our dynamic and anything that can help other people, and anything family related and growing our family.
What she said.
Yeah, you didn't need to say anything after that. Yeah, no, I rate that. Look at you, man, still looking at you guys.
He's trying, but you already won. I didn't say that. You won. You're 2-1 up. Let's end.
Oh yeah, thank you guys so much for coming on. I'm assuming this is your first pod that you guys have done. I'm amazing. Are you planning to do any more? Or?
Anyone that wants us.
No.
Not anyone.
We got the first
You got the fresh off the press.
Yeah.
Like, we're open to working with people if they align with us. We're not just selling out for anything.
Facts.
We appreciate you guys having us and inviting us on. So thank you very much.
Thanks for coming.
Thank you. Thank you guys. So that has been Pass The Meerkat episode 115.
Yeah.
Please like, comment and subscribe. We will see you guys next week. Love.
Au revoir.
Peace.